our youngest is a junior in high school now.
Okay.
Can you believe it? Our oldest, we just celebrated her 20th. So time is flying for us. I'm 50 now, so that's the one thing I really want you to need. If anybody's doing any last minute press things, I'm old. I'm going to need help from the crowd tonight. So, but it's so we'll see. But yeah, it's if God lets us do it and everything goes well, then I would love to tour again. I'd love to tour again with Miss Sherwood and have no guilt, knowing the kids are great and everything's good to be fun. Yes,
You're
ma'am.
not touring currently, so why come back to Calvary for the centennial? Is there something special about the city for you?
Well, yeah, and it's the 100th anniversary. I mean, this is bragging rights for all my buddies back home, for sure. You know, and I have the 100th anniversary of Cheyenne. So I've got that buckle that I played with Crystal Duke. And good Lord willing, after tonight I'll have this with the guys that I came here to play with. And that'll be another memory. And then the third one that I can think of that we played quite often is the Houston Livestock Show. Now, it was 1931 when it started, so I'll be like 73 maybe, you know, when that happened. So, I don't know, it'd be nice to have those three buckles, but this is a selfish one for me. I'm doing this for me. I love this place, and I love this rodeo, and they've always been great to me, and I just want to play the 100.
I don't see a belt buckle on you yet, are you?
That's because my guts probably, no, I haven't got dressed yet, and I'm still not sure I am going to get dressed yet, how it's going to be. We'll see how it goes.
Any plans for new Garth music?
Not at this point. I'm still 2 years away, and I got to tell you, we don't need to go into this today, but where retail is right now for music, I don't think it behooves anybody to. You must create. So there's the artist problem, and then if you're going to try and be a business success, you're going to have to address the business questions, and that's what's coming into question. And it hasn't got better in the last 10 years, so I don't expect to get better the next 2, but every night I go to bed praying that something will change in music retail where these songwriters and everybody that's responsible for this music will get compensated for it.
Will you have time to enjoy any of the Stampede, anyway, see the rodeo, anything while you're here?
Okay, I don't know if my youngest is baby's here or not, but she's got a job. She's not 16 yet, so her schedule's my schedule, right? Because they drive her and pick her up, which is an honor. So we got off work today so we could come here and do it at her work, and tomorrow she's got to go back to work, so we got to get her back there and get her to work. Yes, sir.
Is Miss Yearwood here with you today?
Yes, the family's here with us today, and we don't hardly do anything apart anymore. It's really good. It's fun to get to do that. So, yes, she is here.
Will she be singing?
You know what? I don't at this point. Well, you got to know if you're married, your wife does what she wants to do. When she wants to do it. So she's the boss, and we'll see what she's doing. When we go to sound check, we'll probably run through some stuff and see how she's feeling. But if you guys have never heard her, I think easily one of the top 5 voices I've ever heard in my life, especially live. It's unbelievable.
So what should people expect from tonight's concert?
Just a lot of, hopefully, I'm hoping they're bringing a lot of forgiveness, a lot of fun, a lot of stuff, because it's going to be like this. It's just going to be, look, I haven't done this in a while, and I'm hoping that they're coming singing, because if I forget the lyrics, I'm going to be dependent on them really bad, especially on things like Ain't Going Down, which I don't remember how many words are in that thing, but I don't remember half of them. So, and you know, if anybody here has seen the Vegas show, which Calgary is represented very well in Las Vegas. I don't know why, but God, there's hundreds of them every weekend from Calgary there. But there, you kind of run through Garth's life and how the musical influences turned into music from me. Well, then I only play a verse of something, or of course to show you how it leads in. I haven't sang a whole song in I don't know how long. So I'll probably get through the fronts of songs fine. It's getting into them that I'm a little worried about. So that's just, hopefully everybody come here to have fun, and hopefully those people that spent the $300 or $400 will really think hard about doing that ever again for any artist, to tell you the truth. Yes.
Hey Garth, I've shed a few tears in my lifetime through your songs.
Oh, thank you.
Summer, the dance, the river. Just wondering, is it okay for a cowboy to cry?
I cry every day, man. I cry every day. We were at a campfire last night. My buddy was turning 50, and you know, we're singing every Haggard song that possibly is around the campfire, and then the guitar goes over to my youngest. And my youngest has got it. She's got the bug, but she's got the goods to deliver too. And she starts playing and singing. I have to get up and leave because I spent my whole life crying. I seem the older I get, I cry commercially now. I don't know what it is. But God gives you teenage girls, you cry a lot. You know? So yeah, I think it's okay.
That's your whole life now, isn't it?
My girls? Yeah, you kind of wonder what you did before. You know, and I gotta tell you, no offense to music, but anything, the greatest thing I've ever done in music pales in comparison to you watch your kids. I usually wear, there's a brand of glass called Oakley's, and they're full shields. That's what I wear to anything my girls are doing outdoors, because I'm crying the whole time, but you can't see it. Yeah, the very first opening soccer game my girls were ever at, where our middle child gets a ball rocketed right here, and it sticks. She's so small, it sticks. And so now nobody knows what to do. The ref's trying to blow the whistle, but he's laughing too hard. So she's very smart. August is very smart. Starts running toward the goal with it. Right? Now these kids are whacking at her and kicking at her the whole time. I'm laughing, crying, laughing. But it's the greatest sports moment, you know, ever, until the next sports moment happens with one of them. So yeah, nothing.
Are they gonna be just off stage, or where will they be tonight?
Well, again, they're girls, so they be wherever they want to be. They have laminates, and although crew, we've been together for, this is our 25th year together, believe it or not. We've been together for a long time. So everyone knows everybody inside and out, so they're all like I don't call them babysitters, but everybody knows where the kids are at all the time, so they'll be here.
Sounds like you have no problem with the girls going into the business.
Well, it's kind of weird, because with Miss Yearwood and myself, I can't tell them that it doesn't. My dad told me to get a real job, you know? And now when you see this and you see that it is actually paying the bills and sending your kids to college on it, it's hard to tell your kids that they can't make a living at it, you know, if they try hard enough. So my thing is just her being happy, whatever she wants. Same way with the other two, which aren't musically inclined or don't have any interest in pursuing music. Whatever makes them happy is all that the dad cares about.
Hi, Garth. I just want to know what you've learned from your daughters, because obviously you've been spending lots of time and lots of family time, and you know the world's evolving. Is it social media? What kind of stuff are they teaching you?
The greatest gifts your parents give you are the people you want to be and the people you don't want to be. That's the greatest gift your parents give you. And they have shown me who I am. And I wouldn't want to be me. You know, they've shown me who I am. They do a great impersonation of me, which I hate. But it's dead spot on. And it's told me that anybody that has girls, if you don't learn this, that you have to be more patient. Crazy. But between them and Miss Yearwood, you know, Miss Yearwood kind of came into the family late, so she's like the oldest of the girls. But she'll set you on your end real quick and give you a really good look at yourself. So I think that's what I've learned most from them. It's just who I am, and I want to be a better
Who do
person.
you listen to nowadays?
What do you mean?
Music.
Oh, music? Well, we say this in Vegas. When I was a kid, you never got to touch your dad's radio ever. So that was really the only reason I had children, was so I could finally run the radio, you know. And with 3 teenage girls, you don't get to run I never get to touch the radio. They always run it. So it's usually whatever they're listening to.
What
And
do they listen
like
to?
Everything from there's going to be some people that I don't know. Right now, the big song around the house is that We Are Young. That one, they like that one. They like that group because it's got a lot of songs like that. Then in country, they listen. I like a kid named Joe Nichols, who sounds like old Haggard. He's got a lot of good old Haggard riffs. I like the kid with the dimples that rips the hell out of the guitar, Paisley. He's a good kid. And we're proud of Carrie. She's right down the road from us, so she's doing well. And then my wife loves Pink. My wife loves Adele, and so I'm learning a lot from that stuff from them as well. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get you next.
Presidential election year in your country, of course, a lot of artists sort of endorsing candidates. Is that something you do?
No, not really. My thing is, I gotta tell you, you vote, you don't vote for one of them, and you vote for the other one. Whoever goes in, you still voted for them. The system does. So my thing is, vote for who you like, but when that line is over, when it's over, whoever goes in there is the President of the United States. Respect. If all we do is drag our heels to make sure you go, see, you picked the wrong one, then we're not gonna get anywhere every time. So once it goes in, full respect and full support is my thing. And I really don't care, as long as, if I can get a president that would have capital punishment for scalping, then I'd be, yes, I would be endorsing that. Right.
Just wanted to know how big of an adjustment it was when you decided to retire and just spend time with your family, going from all the concerts and sold out crowds to soccer dad.
Well, the trade wasn't hard at all. The trade was a step up. Anybody that's been a parent would be there. And that's no offense to what I do music-wise. I love the people that allow me to get to do this, and they know that, but it's no comparison to being dad. There were two very obvious things. I got audited by the IRS the first 2 years because your income basically fell 90-some%. I was okay with that because of God and the people that allowed me, and I planned, hopefully, my investments, smart to get to take that time off. And then